Alright, welcome back everybody. Today, we're going to continue playing Super Auto Pets. Why? Because I like playing Super Auto Pets and puzzle games are hard. And, you know what? It's my channel. So, we're going to get right into things here and we're going to play some arena. Our last match we got a 9-piece. That's not too bad. Today, and right now, we're hoping for the juicy 10 trophy action. We'll grab this duck right away. I really like the duck because it's got some solid stats just right off the bat. The moth is just like a 3/3 level 1 if you put it in the front row. And then we'll put a goose down for the stats. It's too late to throw out the horse. I don't love the goose, but the goose does help us with our moth being able to frontline some damage here. Let's be some space robots. That's you know, that's a classic. Maybe we're C3PO. Maybe we're R2D2. You know, the opportunities are endless. We take that L right there. I thought we had forged the perfect level 1 squad, and here we are. That's a-okay. We're going to roll. We're going to grab another duck, and then, you know, we're going to try and catch a level off this goose. I don't love the goose as a pet, but you take what you take, and you know, so that's how that goes sometimes. And we'll take this win. All right. I was feeling a little scared there. I thought we were gonna take 2 losses. We're gonna get into round 3 with, you know, 4 hearts, big scrub mode. Wouldn't be ideal. So we have 2 ducks here. The jellyfish is always a good unit, so maybe we'll combine our ducks and try and get some levels on our geese and duck. Little air assault action. But we'll roll and see if we can't see what shows up for us. So that's a nice level up. The Aardvark is, I've seen it do well, but there's not a lot of things that spawn units this weekly. And then the Surgeon Fish, I think, is just a meme. This thing's a 3/3 that, you know, spends trumpets, but I'm not really generating trumpets, so that's not really doing anything for us. I think we just roll and see what we can get here and maybe catch some levels, potentially, or, like, some potential levels. I really do like the Silk Moth this weekly. So I'm going to freeze the Silk Moth, and we'll probably pull that out next turn. And we'll freeze the jellyfish. So we have some potential levels here. We have the moth is getting close and the duck's getting close. And we got a nice jellyfish here that's just doing its thing. The rats are really good units just to, like, start off. Because, like, just having those raw stats is so good. Like, the fact that we tie there is really solid. So what I'll do is I think we'll sell the... We'll grab this jellyfish. For sure. I think we'll sell this goose. Because we're going to grab this peacock. However, we're going to try and see if we can get lucky on a duck. And we have to be careful about where we're spending money. I think we're going to go 4-squatted here. And that's just the world that we live in. And I'm going to grab a tamarin because I'm greedy. And I'm going to unfreeze this silk moth. So next turn we're going to sell this duck and we're going to sell the tamarin. And then our peacock's going to be nice and healthy. But right now we're running 4-squatted and that's a little zesty. I think we want to run the tamarin up front right now. Because then it's going to get buffed by the moth and it has less life. So it's kind of just a worse unit. And so we'll see how this goes. So they trade. Our jellyfish can knock through some guys. And a tie. You completely take that there, especially when you're running 4-squatted. So now I'm going to sell this duck. It would have been nice to catch the level off of it, but we didn't. And then I think we just hang out with our moth over here. And honestly, I forgot to sell the tamarin. The tamarin would have been nice to sell because we would have put the silk moth behind the peacock. But I guess we sell the tamarin anyways. And we're just going to have a bigger silk moth, which isn't bad. Now looking at our units, the weakest unit we have is going to be this 2-5 moth in the front. And then we can leave our peacock and silk moth in this order. I don't think that really matters. And then, you know, we're doing okay. I think we win this next one pretty safely. The slug is kind of scary. Yeah, that silk moth kind of houses us. Okay, yeah, that slug on the back line is a little bit rough, but we've got a nice thing going for us here, so we can't feel too bad. I'm going to just throw the moth into the moth, and we'll see if we can get an interesting unit here to put out here. Like, a squid would be maybe decent, because it just has some solid stats, but I'm going to throw this fried shrimp on our peacock to have a 5-5. That's just a better unit. We'll just see what we get. I think a garlic would be nice as well, but we need to have another unit. We cannot run 4 squatted again. A rat is a really good, just big unit right off the bat. And we do catch this level on our moth. So there's a lot going on here, but we're going to freeze this peacock and this silk moth. And we're not going to dive any deeper into the rat, because we're hoping to catch some like scaling units. But we've kind of already got our money spent for next turn. So we'll see. That's awesome. That guy had the double bison going on, but I didn't catch if he had a, I didn't catch if he had the goods or not. I mean, the rat's a good unit, but we'll sell it. We'll buy the zebra. We'll sell the zebra. And then we will roll to put something in our front line. So I think maybe the gharial might be good just to have like an item, because we're running a little bit lean over here. I don't think a melon helmet's a bad idea. And we'll just roll and see if we catch anything. And we'll throw this up in the front. So this is going to end up being like a 11-3 that we're just going to be sacrificing. We'll have to think about what do we want to put this melon helmet on. Right now I'm inclined to put it on the peacock because I think that's just a solid unit. But we'll see. Having that rhino up front is kind of rough. He just kind of screws us. Yeah. It'd be sick to get a rhino off a level here or something. But we don't. And that's okay. We're going to get rid of the gharial. We're going to grab a dragonfly, because this is going to start scaling our units. We already have a level 3, so if we catch a level on our jellyfish, that would be nice. We're looking okay. We're down to 3 life, which isn't the end of the world. We also need to think about what's going to be happening with this melon helmet here. So I'm going to roll and roll. We're in the same position. I think a garlic would be good on our peacock. And the thought of the melon helmet landing on the jellyfish here is that, like, the peacock's gonna want to take damage so it can keep on scaling. The melon helmet is really to just chump something. So I think we kind of run it like this. And why did I put the moth towards the back? I don't know. It just felt a little bit better back there. And you know, we're going to lose those. We're going to lose those, and that's fine, because now we have a melon. We do catch the level on our peacock. Dragon, we're not going to be doing a bunch of buy, sell, and the hammerhead shark might not be bad. And maybe we just get rid of this silk moth. Or actually a bison would be nice, because this is just going to go up 1-2 every single turn. And maybe we throw a fried shrimp at this bison. And we'll save this lasagna. I think we got to start pumping our guys, so we'll see how things go. I'm glad we're not down to 1 life here, because this is just going to be the comeback of a lifetime here. So I think we want to put more resources into our bison, because this thing is going to be the carry of our game. The peacock's nice, but the bison's just going to start outscaling it. And we do catch 2 levels on that, so that's pretty good. I think we want to throw the level on the jellyfish first. We can freeze the snake to think about it. And then we'll get the level on the bison. And the reason why I didn't put it on the bison right now is because then the jellyfish is going to get +2/+2 instead of +1/+1. I don't think that was the right thing to do. But, you know, we're here. And we're living with the decisions that we have made. Yeah, and we clear this guy. That's unfortunate. That guy had 3 trophies and 1 heart. You hate to see it. So now our bison's going to be getting bigger every turn. You could make a case for putting the snake out. I always kind of like struggle when to pivot from the scaling to the, you know, unit that's going to be dealing out more damage. We do have 2 life, so I think we just hang out. But we could use what the mongoose brings in terms of like a toy. If that was a level 2, I think I wouldn't do it. And then what we'll do is our rightmost friend currently has our jellyfish has a melon on it already. So we're going to put the bison up front. This is going to continue scaling itself. And then it's going to have a coconut, so it's going to be able to tank 1 hit. So we're going to at least get 2 shots out of our snake. And I think a salad bowl's kind of whatever. I think we want to try and scale here. I've been known to appreciate a nice Nyala. And I think this is where we're going to leave it. We should win this one. It's a big ant, though. And we have that dog coming. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Alright. I think we just buff our bison. And we just keep on giving that the resources that it deserves. And I don't think we can go to the Nyala yet. Because we have the moth, which is kind of helping us a lot. If we get a lemon or some garlic, that might be good. It looks like we beat this guy pretty handily. Although this boar might just screw us. No. We didn't get screwed by the boar because we're cracked. Alright, we're at 5 trophies. We're halfway to the promised land, right? Like, it's a little bit of a slow burner. I'm not going to pair our bison. That'd be a little bit irresponsible of me. I'm going to roll down to 6 and see if we get anything. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to try and catch a level on our snake. I think we want to throw the garlic on our bison, and we'll freeze this jellyfish. So now our bison's still going to be a little bit more sustainable. It's just going to continue to scale, be our front beef boy. And the scorpion's just unfortunate. And this eel, the eels are huge. We just lose this. We just lose this one. And you know what? You just chalk it up to poor play and bad skill. You know, what are you going to do? Well, it was a hurdle, but we made it at least halfway there. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope you have a good day.